Now to major news in the race for Michigan governor. Today, former Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan announced he is ending his independent campaign for governor.
13 on your side, political reporter Josh Albertus joins us now with what we know about his decision. Josh.
Yeah, guys, the Duggan campaign sending out a letter from the candidate this morning. In that letter and later to reporters, Duggan essentially saying the poll numbers and fundraising just weren't there for him to carry on.
I'm sorry I couldn't do better for you.
A major decision sending shockwaves in Michigan's all-important race for governor.
We've been united on a cause, and that cause was to try to ease the toxic two-party atmosphere in Lansing that's holding this state back.
But in the end, independent candidate Mike Duggan felt the writing was on the wall. On Thursday, the former mayor of Detroit announced he would be ending his campaign for governor.
I never ran to be a spoiler. I was trying to change politics, and as Mayor LaRussa said, I told everybody from the beginning, if there comes a point where I don't think there's a path forward, I won't continue to pursue it.
Duggan, a longtime Democrat who broke with his party to run as an independent, announced his decision in a letter Thursday morning, saying in part, quote, "If we were even in the polls and behind in fundraising, we have a path to winning. If we were behind in the polls and even in fundraising, we have a path. But we're behind in both." Duggan also addressing reporters in Detroit that afternoon.
My son Ed, our campaign manager, and I, over the last week, we've been looking at these numbers every way that we are. We said, can we in good conscience go to our volunteers, our donors, and say, double down on what you've done? And in our own minds, we didn't feel confident there was a path, and we couldn't in good conscience ask them to do that.
A recent poll from the Detroit Regional Chamber and the Glenn Gariff Group showed Duggan down roughly 11 points to Democratic Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson in hypothetical matchups that included either Republican Congressman John James or Republican businessman Perry Johnson.
The truth of the matter is, when you're down 11 points and you're down in the fundraising, the path is not realistic.
The question now will be who Duggan's supporters choose to back now that he's withdrawn, or if they choose to stay home in November. Duggan did not endorse any of the remaining candidates today. More details on this story are up on our website, 13onyourside.com.